I think while non-square maps could be possible, I don't know if they have, because the thing is that there's a seed system in the game, but there's no random generation actually. If that makes sense. So if you didn't know, there's basically a list of maps in the game, not so much an actual RNG generation system. And it's really weird. Maybe to some degree it's randomly generated, but it's not procedurally generated on demand when you start a new save. So it's not like every new seed you play on is going to be completely different. You might play the same seed over. And because of how that works, I don't even know if there's like a procedural generation system for that to be a thing. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But yeah, maybe. But yeah, with the square maps, I don't know how that would work. Space station type colonies, Oni, but it's raft. I see you over there. We should be able to build a spaceship in the star map and then land on it with a rocket. I feel like that would be pretty good. Less late game lag, true. Sulfur has its uses. Sulfur is nice. Sulfur is good for feeding these guys. The only problem is that they die after eating it because they can't go past -30. And the sulfur is -100 degrees. I mean, they could probably eat it, but storing it on the critter feeder might kill them. This is not a square map. It's a rectangular, technically true. You could create a room with some temperature management with gas blocking pipes, water, 199, 101 degrees. That's how you get a barrier of liquid, I think. Yeah, but that sounds like it doesn't survive the save load and it's potentially like not intended to happen. Maybe though. I see you over there. This seed results specific biomes, specific areas. Yeah, so it's like somewhat predetermined and not actually procedurally, which is why it's like when we see that biome in the slime area that has the reed fiber in it, it's identical regardless of like which seed we're playing on. The death steam is still there. We don't talk about that, man. So this is rock gas. This is not what they were talking about, but this basically becomes magma when it cools down, which sounds insane. Now, the scary thing is actually right here. We got 200 tons of said rock gas just hanging out. So, fun times. Fun times, fun times. We should try to crack that open, I think. Yeah, we should try to crack that open. I mean, it is the finale, right? That could be something we could do. All right, let me set up the coal delivery so some of the dupes could do that while we're waiting. All right, so this is gonna be consumable or coal. I'll just bring all 20 tons. And then we'll send the rocket back over. Oh, the rocket's already back. Okay. How is the planets? We are at 67%, and we have 3 tons left. We're not gonna have enough. Okay. We're not gonna have enough coal. We gotta go. Who is our best pilots? Is there a way to look at attributes? Is there a way to look at attributes? There we go. 5 skill. I have no pilots. 7 skill. Not bad. 7 skill. 17. All right, Miss Chemical Stairs is going to drive. She's really good at driving. So we're going to send her. She's the only person that could drive really fast. Everyone else is kind of a bum. All right, so that's going to be that. And we just need some coal. Just make some coal deliveries. You can sort by attribute on the top. Gotcha, gotcha. Does that actually take their values, though, and put it, like, ascending or descending? I remember your Liquid Planet one. Make a new one for this. Dude, this is going to be insane. I want to open it up, so... Do we want to have this liquefy inside? Or are we trying to open up and have it expand inside this room? There's so many ways we could do this. Next, you could ascend, descend. Okay, okay. I thought that would sort it out by your priorities, that's why. So what I thought happened was the people with double up arrow gets put up top. Not so much their attribute amount. That's what I thought. It sorts it by the priorities. That's what I thought that did. Wait, you're talking about this? This does not sort, actually. Yeah. This does not actually sort. This is actually just setting... Oh, no, it does. Yeah, but it sorts it on... It is descending. I thought it was the priority. I mean, it makes sense that it'd be tied to it. So 10... Wait, no. It's not by priority. It's by the... No, it's by priority. It's not actually by the attribute value. It's not actually... It just happens to be that your high priority people happens to have the highest skill. So it is by priority, not actually by attribute stats. This guy's at 11, but he's at the bottom because he's at a dash instead of +1. Yeah. Not by attribute value. Priority first. I mean, it is the priority screen, though, so that does make sense. Lowering the pressure would be good, but you can't lower the pressure of liquid gas environment without getting rid of the gas. I don't think there is a possibility to lower pressure of liquid in Oni. You would have to add a door crusher, probably. Punish Toot, have a good one. We'll see you next time. Have a safe trip to work. And yo, man, be good, man. See you next times. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Alright, guys, there's a couple of methods we could do. We could make a liquid bomb. We could make a geothermal plant. And then that's it. I don't have any other ideas. I don't have any other ideas, but that would be the ideas. So the liquid bomb is, we make it infinite, make a sweepy that mops the magma slow. Oh, what an idea. So I was thinking about making an infinite liquid pressure tank, and then unleashing it inside. So automate it with a door, open the door, and then the liquid just falls. So that way, when it cools everything down, the rock gas potentially cools, and then it expands with magma again. You guys think that's a good idea? Yeah, no? Yeah, no? Yes, no, yes, no? If not, we don't have to do it, but it might be an idea. You should leave it and build around it so it's always there. I don't need to build anything, though. But then if I just leave it, I can't interact with it. That's oil. Leaky oil fissure. Add a water bomb. So make it infinite water tile. Add as much water as we can. And then drop it in all at once. Or we make a geothermal power plant to slowly sap away the heat. And then once it cools down, this should become magma. And then forcefully expand. Because since this is going to cool down, it's 200 tons, it should try to push up everything, right? Go for the water bomb. Okay. Let's see. That probably means we're going to drop in naphtha. That's what we have the most of. And then, all right, let's make a design. There's a couple other things I would like to do as well, though. I think that's going to be the safe way to do it. Huh? I've never seen rock gas. Okay, so rock gas happens when you take magma and then you heat it up to 2356. And then when you chill rock gas, it becomes magma again. So you've never heated up magma too high then, I imagine. But if you've never played the modded asteroids like I am, it's probably not common. It's probably normal to never encounter rock gas, to be honest. You would only see rock gas in normal playthroughs if you were experimenting. But otherwise, I'm playing on a modded asteroid that is supposed to simulate hell, or a very difficult time in oxygen not included. But we conquered the map already, so it's not bad. At this point, we're just messing around. So we have rock gas in here, but that's not the scary thing. It's right here that's scary. Look at the mass. That's a T for tons. So we have enough magma in gas form to fill up basically this part of the map. That's a lot of magma, man. It's gonna be fun. Hell, sure. I know, right? Sure. All right, so let's try to line it up so we drop in deep right here. Should we try to fall it down in here? I could probably try to mine this out. And I probably don't need to do the pumps anymore, so I want to remove that. Alright, so now I need to make an infinite box with a door release at the bottom. Very good explanation. I've only played vanilla. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you can achieve it in vanilla. If you want to try to do this, there's a small little trick in order to get the temperature hot enough that you could do. But, you know, don't want to be preaching to people that maybe not really that curious about it. If you are, though, I could tell you what you should be doing in order to achieve that. But there's some cool little tricks you could try to do. This is going to melt everything I could use for a door. Oh, wolframite. This melts at 4,000? 3,000. That's close enough. At least it's not going to melt when I dig through this. Alright, so we're going to make an infinite pressure design. Let's remove this. And then let's put the plastic ladders like that. So we could use this space for what we need to do. Alright, so let's have that. How is our rocket stuff? Do we have enough time? Am I out of coal yet? 9. Oh, we might make it. I am at 1.5 tons. And we are at 97%. Oh, we're maxed out on the rad bolt as well. Yep. This is looking okay. $98. Alright, so when we check back, there's going to be a button that we could press, and then we could light the beam. We got to light the beam, boys. It's time. It's like we're the Sacramento Kings. Light the beam. Light the beam. Okay, so I want to use this space specifically. And then we're going to be using more doors, probably like that. I am gonna pull up the automation up to here just to get a signal switch early, and then we need to make the spill design. So there's gonna be liquid here, and I believe we want doors for that. And then for this to work, it's gonna be doors as well. And then we're going to have liquid here, gas, which means I would want tiles here and here. Okay, so I do have to change up some of the ladders. Make this a little bit better. Cool, cool. You gotta be excited for the water bomb build, I know, right? It's time, boys, it's time! I'm gonna feel like a Sacramento King today, guys. Can we get a light the beam in chat? It's time to fire, boys. It's time to open the tear. Any people in chat? Can we get some light the beams? Light the beam! I'm in! Let's go! It's time, boys! It is time! It's counting down. 3, 2, the big red button. 1. Yes, I am ready. Hey! The beam is in! It's such a pretty color. Oh, and the meteors are in too! Splash! Alright, it's time for some extended fireworks. Is it time for some extended fireworks? It did not break my pipe. Okay. Did not break the reservoir. Come on, come on. Are we gonna get a chain reaction? Oh, look at that damage. Oh, the Rad Bull damage. We're somehow still getting water, though. Alright, man. We're gonna do this early. The only way we can make this better is with a second explosion. Second explosion, do we want a witness? We don't want any witnesses. I'm sorry. Didn't break? I thought it was gonna break, man. Alright, so the water is... It's gonna heat up to 400 degrees, and the moment it hits 400, it gets released, and now there's no water. Ah, man, no coolant. It's time, boys. It is time. If you guys have never seen a meltdown before, now is the time. No pop-ups, only explosions. Come on. There it is. There it is. Getting that dubstep. Look at all that damage. Oh my god. And the reactor's gone. As a result, we have something called radioactive fallout. It barely actually did anything. It's usually around 15,000, right? Feels weird. But we did it, boys. Some things broke. A lot of things took damage. But at the end of the day, we did one thing. And that is open the tear. It's now open, boys. We go to McDonald's. I need to get myself a Big Mac combo. Large fries, large Sprite. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so I need to deconstruct buildings. Remove these. So that we can build this. We want to close the door. And then I want to lock everything. We gotta lock everything. Alright, and then we need to add the tiles where we need them to be. I should be able to go up here still. Come down this way with the other setup. And then I want some bottle emptiers here to get this started. There's going to be some tiles I'll have to build because of the CO2. And then after we lock these doors, I need to do a couple things. So... can we actually spill everything in here? I think we can, right? I just have to do this. That was actually in the wrong position. And then we could have it spill left or right. It shouldn't matter. Which means I probably run a double vent here. Yeah. And if I do the lip, it should be fine. Alright, so what I could do is probably something like this. I probably just do this with 2 instead of doing it with more. And then that should be okay. So then this is going to be naphtha. This should be okay. We climb in and out. Still working on this. That was fun. It was glorious. Good stuff. If you guys never seen the reactors, man, that's how that works. It's pretty good times. The reactor's always fun. What's going on, Taraja? I see you over there. How you doing? Scientists at Gravitas did something similar, and their planet exploded. For science, dude, man. That was not how the storyline went, but it's close enough. Can't complain. It's close enough. Close enough. What's going on, Taraja? How you doing? The all pogged before dying. Oh, man. What a way to lose. I only hope to be half as good as this. Fractal, I see you over there, man. I see you over there. Oh, another thing I need to do is I need a... Oh, I could just use natural gas. That's actually fine. Yeah. So I'll probably want to build tiles here. That should be fine. That's closed. Got to build out the side. And then we have these. Oh, there's automation. Of course there's automation. So we got to do that. The wire needs to go. So that we could make sure that opens. And then I want to start pumping the naphtha. Alright, so the naphtha, we are going to start pumping. There's a vent right there for the pitcher pump. But I need to start pumping the other way back down to here. Let's just use one line for now. And then I could go over here, actually. Oh, I would have to go up. Because I can't go down. I could build something here, but I can't connect it. And then I can't reach the inside. So I have to do this. This gets cut. Let's get a bridge going down. Alright, that's a lot of naphtha that I need to start moving. There's probably another thing I could do with this, but I need to get that in first. Alright, so we don't need that. This is the only one we need to do. Unreachable. Okay. So it's probably this one I have to open. And then once it opens, it should fill up. And then we lock it again. And then we gotta do the next step, which is gonna be here. That's gonna be like that. Should be pretty straightforward. Now we could do copy paste here. Start grabbing the pitcher pump. Evening, everyone. What's going on, Red Knight? How are you? I see you over there. Welcome on in. How's the new week? How's the Mondays, man? Hope you are doing okay. We're gonna do some meme stuff right now. Mr. Fractal Kai, we're doing some meme stuff. I think we could do a change here, too. One, two, three. So technically that's alive. And then the only thing I'm worried about is power. How's the base going? Finishing up today? Yep. we did the achievements already. So we got the Great Monuments. So we did that. Home Sweet Home. Archaeology is already done. We already opened the tear, and then we destroyed the reactor by cutting the water, and then it exploded. And so that means we have the open tear, and that's all we need to do to beat the game. But before we do that, we want to have some fun. So we're going to be building a naphtha bomb. We're going to be mining out this space right here and mining out all this stuff so that we go into the vacuum. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to lower the temperature of the magma so that this rock gas right here, 2356, right? This is at 2364. There is around 8 degrees of temperature that if we cool this down by 8 degrees, we should be able to have this cool down into magma. And this becomes 220 tons of magma. That's 100 tiles. So I want to see this expand. So I'm trying to create a naphtha bomb, fill up as much naphtha as we can with the pitcher pumps and the bottle emptiers. And then after we fill it up, we're going to mine everything else below it open, mine it up top, lock everything up, and then we're going to drop the naphtha in at the same time. And we want to see if that affects anything. I don't know if it's going to actually do anything, though, but who knows. Cool project. Thank you, Red9. Thank you, thank you. Let's cool down 221 of something by 8 degrees. Hey, man, it's possible. We just have to hit it with some equal mass. It will be glorious. Can ethanol be used here? I don't have enough. I didn't have a lot of lumber. Something overheated. Oh, this is on my, this is on this map, right? Oh, there's meteors here now. That's why it was getting entombed and stuff like that. Yep, we can't save anything here. We're just gonna have to live with that. It feels bad. It'll be glorious. I hope it will be. Alright, so that's what we're setting up right now. We're setting up a weird design for this. So we need to make this infinite spill. So we need to add this in so that we add the natural gas in for a second bubble. Because once we do that, we'll be able to have infinite pressure and start filling this up as much as we can. And then we want to start pumping out the naphtha as well. So we're going to be using the pitcher pump line that we have at the moment. Why not do this at 10x speed? I probably should. But if you didn't know, if you do the game at max simulation and you're lagging a little bit because of the cycle count, because you have all the planets uncovered, you get more done at 1x speed as you let the game run. When you run the game at max speed, and especially if you have the mod, the game doesn't simulate properly. If you didn't know that, it actually hurts you a lot. Basically, I'll have the dupe do the job of building the gas vent here. We'll take probably 5 times longer than if I were at single speed simulation. And it's due to like the characters, the animations, and they will just stand there for like loads of time when you're lagging. So that's the reason why I don't like using a 10x speed mod. That mod in and of itself breaks almost everything in the game. In and of itself, even the 3x speed, the fast speed that we have here, that also breaks a lot of automation too once you start lagging a lot. So since you do lag, that's one of the things you have to be careful of. Oh no, I could leave that there. It's fine. All right, so here's the strat. I do this, and then I do this, and then I cut one bubble, and I cancel everything, and it goes out. And then I do this, and then I connect that, I connect this. We want another one bubble. We could cut this now. And then the vent, we could just deconstruct. And then from here, we just want the one bubble. So this could leave again, like normal. And then we cut that. And then we deconstruct. And then we deconstruct everything. Alright, so the natural gas is going to be my second gas for infinite pressure. And then all we got to do now is add in the naphtha. Cool, cool. Alright, since the petroleum over here, it's very compromised. I'm going to be doing something weird. We're going to pump up all of the petroleum possible. And then we're going to deconstruct this. And we're no longer going to have petroleum be selected. We will choose liquid tungsten. We'll never have that, right? So it never filters out. And then we will remove this vent. And then we're going to tap into this for the naphtha. Alright, so ladder. And then I do want a ladder here because I want to get rid of the petroleum so that we could pump cleanly. Move all the petroleum to here. I just got more updated PC. I'm amazed how much different DLC runs compared to the base in early DLC, having some performance stuff. Oh yeah, dude. The game is a lot smoother if you actually have a nice PC. It's kind of weird because you never think about Oni as a heavy game. So you never considered needing like a decent rig for this. But having one actually is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna have to mine this open right now. We need to do this because we need to clear out some of the space right here. So we're gonna go out, build some ladders, do the things. I am worried about dropping some of these minerals in here to cool down the temperature, but it shouldn't be a big defect. It should be pretty small. So once we do this, we're going to put some doors in before we open it as a fail-safe, and we should be fine. They're going to be delivering here for the pitcher pump stuff. Easy. Alright, so we got to build this. Got to mop this up. Too much liquid. Just mop it up, boys. Alright, so we should no longer dump petroleum. Good stuff. I'm shocked at how much smoother it is. It's nice, man. I mean, I think the biggest thing is having enough virtual memory. I might be wrong, though. I was watching a guy yesterday with 13 Gen, 3090. He was getting 70, 90 FPS, but in temp overlay, it dropped to 20. Gen 13 i9. I was like, what the hell? Gen 19? Was I asleep for that long that I missed 7 generations? Jesus Christ. I was like, damn, man. I missed that much stuff one night. So many versions of these cards, man. Dude, that's the classic. There's just a lot of versions of video cards. This, and then we'll have the pipeline to here, and then we run a second pipeline here. There we go. And then we'll have a split line. Yeah. So let me cut this here to do the connection. Alright, so this is going to be, once we build this, and the power's connected, and the pipeline's connected, I am going to deconstruct one of these tiles, and then run through a door, and then lock the door. That has to be the play. And then once it opens, the naphtha spills out, we'll have 2 pumps. Alright, should be good. Let them do that. Now we're mining here. Pneumatic door. I want it wolframite because it doesn't break. I mean, doesn't melt. And then I want... Oh, I can't use wolframite. Oh, I have tungsten. Thug life. Dude, I have tungsten. That's pretty smooth. That's not going to melt in the 2,000 plus temperatures. Alright, so that's going to be our failsafe. So that nothing bad ever happens. Oh, I have a better idea. Oh, I can't. The pump is at the same height. That means they pump to the same pipeline. Oh no, I could make this different. I could cut the pipeline here. And have that run underneath. Oh. Hey, this works. And then we don't use the top line. Okay, so the reason why I want to do that is because I want to have 2 pumps, but then I want the pitcher pump to be used too. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to keep this pump here and keep the pitcher pump or we're going to expand the pitcher pump. So we're going to basically remove this. And then I guess we leave the petroleum there. I don't know what they're using petroleum for, though. Oh, super coolant. I see, I see. Alright, so the idea I had for something else didn't really work, so we're just going to modify it like that. Alright, guys, I gotta pee really quick. So I'm going to leave it like this for a second, and I'll be right back. I see you over there, Addy Rocks. Streamer's back, streamer's back. No streamer go wild. Too legit's making some polluted dirt. Hey, man. We're back, we're back. This guy tried to make a pyramid. Failed. I see you over there, man. Nice try, Mr. Addy Rocks. What are the plans after finishing the Baator Mod? So after this, we're going to be doing a 100 Kelvin challenge. If you guys have any ideas of what we're going to be able to do for the challenge run, that's feasible and potentially good for a first-time run, I'd be happy to hear some ideas. For the most part, though, we're going to be attempting the 100 Kelvin challenge on the base game, and then afterwards, I want to do a 420-69 challenge, which is start with 69 dupes, and then we try to survive for 420 cycles. Rules are no deaths, and maybe try to build a great monument. But that's probably going to be a DLC start. And I need to find a planetoid that I want to work with that. But yeah, those are the challenges so far. 100 Kelvin and then 69 dupes for 420 cycles. So start the first cycle with 69 dupes. So that means we're going to have a modded start, which should be fine. It's just a lot of dupes. Everything else is normal. But yeah, that's the idea so far. And after that, we'll probably, ask chat again for some more different type of run ideas. But yeah, that's the play. That's the play, at least for right now. At some point, there's a lot of other runs I want to do. Baator Mod on max difficulty. All achievements before cycle 365. For the, how fast can you get all base game achievements. And then I still haven't played on Radioactive Ocean yet, so there might be a idea to play that soon. Radioactive Ocean. I haven't had a chance to really touch on that, that's why. Alright, power's there. We just gotta attach the power line, which is easy. Alright, this is good. We could remove this now. And we're gonna go with 600. 69 random dupes. Random dupes. I don't want to sit there and pick out 69 specific dupes, so we're just gonna pick random ones. I think there is one of the mods is allows you to customize the start, like the starting number of dupes. I think there's a mod that allows you to customize that, and I want to just add that from 3 to 69. Instead of 3 dupes to start with, we go up to 69. That's the plan. Now, before I tried to do that, I couldn't find the mod because the update just happened, and all the mods were broken at the time. So it feels bad, man. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to figure it out soon. I could send you the New Game Plus challenge for 100k I did recently for the community. Pretty easily, one slightly harder. Save game for 100k without geysers available. Let me know if you're interested. So, did you guys try to complete that in 100 cycles? Because the challenge I think we're going to do is survive for 100 cycles, and then we have to do whatever extra things that we add on. Sorry for the slurp sound. I'm just drinking some tea that I just got. Napolini's, man. That was the one you guys did, the German community, right? Someone else brought that up as well. I think they saw it. Alright, this is open. Alright, we could seal that up now. Open-ended. The main challenge was getting the Hermit and then 5 tons of magma. Dude, the Hermits are insane. Because I can't imagine getting food fast enough. Getting the endgame food, 3 different types. That means you have to grow the food. Meat, seafood, that's surf and turf. Probably the easiest. And then you got what? Pepper bread? If you get sleet wheat. And then if you do get sleet wheat, you get frost burgers. If you get lettuce. Oh, he had a mod to give them all meats. Addy Rocks, do you happen to know the name of the mod? Well, let me know in Discord if you can. If you happen to find it, if you happen to know the name. That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Oh, pre-made map though. Gotcha, gotcha. Fractalcoin. You're starting to hear the music in your sleep. Hey man, is that a good or a bad thing? Is that a good or a bad thing? Oh, I just had another idea. Liquefiables. How do you spell liquefiable? Liquute. F-I. Ice. 177 tons. 58 tons. Okay, I got another idea. One, two, three, and then I want to mine this out. Alright, so we want to mine as much as we can from here. I got some ideas. Sure, I'll send it. Thank you, Addy Rocks. Appreciate that. What's going on, Grandpas? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I listened to some funny plan before. No oil. So we're gonna try to blow this up. We're gonna try to blow this up right now, Grandpas. You came in at a interesting time. We're gonna be trying to see if we could blow this up. Oh, this is ready. Okay, so we need to do this now. Let me do this in real time really quick. And let me cut this up. You came in at an interesting time, Mr. Grandpas. Alright, so the pipelines are connected. Oh, just right there. Oh, I can't reach. Alright. Oh, Napolinis! You try to sneak in when I wasn't looking to deconstruct that. Get out, get out. Napolinis, man. Try to sabotage me in my own game. Lock the doors! Lock the doors! How much leaked? 50 kilograms, it's not bad. Alright, so the infinite naphtha spills to the bottom now. This guy Napolini's trying to cause a leak issue. I see you over there. Alright, we're gonna mop that up. Okay, so now this is gonna go up to 600 kilograms. Naphtha here, we're pumping out now so that they could pitcher pump that. Good stuff, good stuff. Do we have any more naphtha anywhere else? I don't think we do. So we're spilling out the naphtha. There's some naphtha right here we try to spill. Outside of that, we're good, right? There's no other naphtha anywhere else? Okay, okay. Whew. What is the liquid hanging out in the magma on the bottom of the dig area? Ah, it looks like water, right? It's actually glass. We have molten glass right here chilling. Makes a lot of sense once you realize it's glass, but it looks like water. It really does. How's there water just hanging out with the homies? It'll just be like that sometimes. Doing super good. Good to hear, good to hear. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. A little bit sad, but it is what it is. Didn't happen, no proof. We got you caught on tape, Napolini's. You sounded like that guy from that one song with Shaggy. Caught me red-handed with the girl next door. You know that song, man? I caught you both on the counter. Wasn't me. That's Napolini's right there. Was it me? Come on, man. I know it was you, buddy. Come on. It was you. I see you over there, man. She even caught me on camera. That was me. I caught you on tape, dude. And you're still denying it. I see you over there. Can't play that. Get copyright claimed. Feels bad. Alright. The naphtha's pumping in. And we're pitcher pumping it out. Let's go. Double the speed. What does glass turn into when it's a gas? Rock gas. So this could have been glass as well. Funny enough. Everything becomes rock gas. But rock gas only becomes magma. What a weird chain. And then we have a storage bin down here that we don't know what it is. I want to see what that is eventually. Oh, it's time. Mine everything, Dominoes. It's your time to shine. Alright, I also want some ladders here. So here, 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 here. And then I want a door here. Make this wolframite. And then I want this automation. Make this tungsten. Alright, we're gonna drop some items in here. Nothing's gonna happen, right? Sent it on the Discord channel. Appreciate that. I call people at work all the time. Why wasn't this done? Wasn't me. Oh, I see a Xandroff. Dude, you gotta have someone walk into work one day, just bumping that on the boombox. The troll bin, guessing. I don't know. There was one. Never made it that far down. I don't know. They're just a weird icon right there, man. Like, they want me to put something inside. In before, this is the secret Easter egg winning victory condition. That if we go down there and we put the specific item inside, we get a secret ending. That'd be pretty cool if that's how it works. Secret ending strats, man. Alright, I have another idea over here that I think is a great idea. Yes, this should be fine. And then I should be okay to mine this because I got the ladder. It looks outside the map. I think it is. Don't tell Napolini's I got you. Can ice melt? It can. Oh, you guys better not mine this right now, dude. and fall into the magma and never survive again. Yo, man, you better not dig that out and self-sabotage yourself. Okay, cool. We can lock the door now. Wait, wait, wait. I want to keep it open for the items to fall through. Now we keep it closed. These items might actually melt. I'm not even kidding. There's a good chance they just melt and become part of the magma. They become one with the magma. Just melt it all together. You're raiding the water plant of all the lime? Oh, man. Necessary things you gotta do sometimes, man. Necessary things you gotta do. Alright, we're almost done, boys. Isn't the door like 100 degrees? Oh, it is. You're right. Let's deconstruct that. Addy Rocks, do you know what I'm doing here? Because I think you might actually know. Because of what you just mentioned. I want to say you know what I'm trying to do right there. Oh, that's what you mean, Grandpas. You know too. Yeah, I'm going to actually drop all my ice right here. So not only are we going to drop ice, we're going to drop naphtha at the same time. I'm surprised, man. I was like, oh, he knows. What the hell, man? Why does he know? How's this guy so knowledgeable right now? Alright, so that was cold wolframite. Immediately up to 400 degrees, okay. Evil knows evil. Addy Rocks is not evil, he's cool. What do you mean? Addy Rocks is cool, dude. He even uses my old emotes. Anyone that uses my old emotes is probably pretty cool. Let's be real, let's be real. Alright, so we want to build this out. And once we build this out, we need to dig upwards for the naphtha to fall. So far, nothing has flashed into a gas yet, so I'm hoping we're okay. Oh, you use 7? I use just better Twitch TV. So right now we're at 4.5 tons. Moving as much of this as we can from here. Letting the dupes pitcher pump. All the naphtha pumps everywhere. Gotta do it. Yeah, FFZ has everything. I'll use Chatterino. FFZ has everything. I use that as well. Do you see the thing next to my name? Does it show? It does. I have the FFZ supporter badge. Look at that. I got 4 badges, baby. Only way to do it. Alright, so now we gotta do these. Everything is locked, so I don't have to worry. We're gonna do some hollowing out right now, and then we'll mine the last 4 later. 41 degrees. Okay, so now obsidian's at 45. This is at 45. So I want to open this. I wonder if this is gonna melt because it's Can I? Is that possible? I feel like when I put the ice on here, it's gonna melt. Oh, I could automate it. Can I? Does that work? Release the ice all at once? I have just put the signal on this. Is that what I need? Do this. If your dupe transfer fast enough. I'm thinking we hold the ice in the dispenser and drop it all at once. Is what I'm thinking the logic is. Oh, I need power for that. That's true. Alright, let's get some juice. Alright, I'm getting to here. And we're going to replace this with an insulated tile. Alright, I still need to deconstruct this, though. Got you, Grandpas. I'll try to make sure to not do this yet until it's ready. Alright, people, we need y'all working. Let's go, let's go. Totally safe. Close plus send all ice simultaneously. You know what we could do? No, that doesn't work. Never mind. I thought I had an idea. Alright, so let me deconstruct one more. Hey, legit, I owe you a Discord clip of my plushie. It arrived yesterday. Actually does have a squeaker, which produces fart noises loud enough to scare my cat. Oh, that's awesome. Did anyone else get the toy puff from the clay merchandise stuff? I see you over there, Analog. How you doing? I look forward to seeing the video, of course. I'm curious to see how large it is. Can you put your cat in the video for scale? I would imagine if something the same size as yourself makes a fart noise, you'd be startled as well. Alright, we need this one to mine this tile. No, we could probably reach. Now, I don't have to open it up yet, but we might want to soon. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we need the power here, and then I want a red signal. We need power for that. Gotta hit max priority, and we'll start moving the ice in soon. What I hope doesn't happen is, it melts inside of the dispenser. That's what I hope doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't melt inside the dispenser. That would be a grand travesty. But when it goes inside to the contents, it shouldn't have that much heat transfer because the tile below is airflow. So I think we'll be fine. Send my rover into Mammoth to build an airflow tile, do some exploring. Melt it before I can finish the tile. Yep, I had that same problem. You gotta use obsidian, and you can't use airflow tiles, sadly. If you want to use airflow, you have to use steel. That's the thing. I mean, that's a lot of steel you gotta have, man. That's a lot of steel. I'm good, to be fair. It's probably 6 to 8 inches, and she's tiny, super soft as well, actually. Oh, that's awesome. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Welcome back, Grandpas. Found the Neobiome area. I see. Yeah, I mean, I've never needed Neobiome. You're gonna be taking some back. It shouldn't be on the door either because your dupes are strong enough to send in 800 kilograms in one go. Okay, I see Addy Rocks. That's 2 to 1. So it depends on the temperature of the ice, I guess. Oh no, this is very weak SHC. So because of that, this is actually not bad. Okay, let's close the door. And then let's go to liquefiables. Let's put only ice. Alright, hope for this to work. Hope for this to work. We've still got some naphtha to move, a lot of it. How hot is your cool slush storage after using it to make steel all game? Oh, I've never had it go that high, but it's at, I think, 19 degrees. It's 23 degrees. And it's not insulated. So not only was I heating it up with the metal refinery loop right here, comes in here and goes back inside, I actually let it kind of just have the heat kind of just radiate as well. And it's only at 23 degrees. I use this to feed my blossoms though. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's starting to get warm. I could just cycle out the water. I might actually do that. So we get colder water inside. So I could let the 27 degrees water in. And then 25 degrees water comes in. Chills it down 2 degrees. And we have this go into the spawn as a result. Temperature slowly going down. So it is actually working. You're just going to land a rover there just for the achievement. 8 out of 9 planets. Not bad. Alright, so we'll let this run for a little bit. Let's cut it now because it's not needed. And did I mess up? Did I mess up? Did I mess up? Still a vacuum. Dropping the ice. Let's go. Look at that. Minus 144. This is cold. Alright. Big test, boys. It's not changing temperature. Let's go. Haha. 0.1. That's not bad. All right, it works. We could drop all the ice on. Dude, look at the door. The door is freezing, dude. The door is mad cold. Ice is barely affected. All right, so we're just dropping ice off here now all day, every day. Good stuff, good stuff. Add in the naphtha. And I want to see how much we could cool this by. I want to solidify the rock gas, if possible. Solidify. Have it become a liquid. Oh, you try to catch the ice as it was falling? Come on, Rambo. I know you fast, but you're not that fast. You try to catch the ice while it's falling. 400 kilograms versus 3 tons. Want to do a save? No saves, man. We're going all in. We're going all in. Alright, so in order for me to actually get the W, I do need to send a rocket to the tear. So I do need to be ready for that. This is charged up and ready. Can't complain. We got to go to the tear. Do we have anyone in chat that's in the colony that wants to drive to the tear? If you don't know how to drive, we could teach you right before we go. Any takers, man? Any takers? I know Miss Chemical Stairs doesn't want to go. She wants to stay home. Nate Bellini's doesn't want to go. Yo, man, anyone in chat want to drive to the tear? If not, we got to give it to an unnamed dupe like Ren. You're here to break stuff. Caught him, boys. We caught him. That's an admission of guilt. I think we got him, boys. Lock him up. Xandrov, come on, man. You're the cook. If you go, the colony collapses. As soon as the 8 million K-cows goes to waste. I need to get out the kitchen. Okay, he doesn't want to go. Brick Ed went to the tear, never came back. Yo, man, that's why you got to ask the people if they want to go. Don't want to force them in case they don't return. We got to send Xandrov. Xandrov, we're taking you to driving school. I heard there's a sale right now that if we teach you, we get another one for another dupe. Hey, piloting. Alright, let's give them astronomy for piloting tier 2. A squared, what's good? How are you? I see you over there. Imagine sending a viewer to the tear, never return to watch stream. I know, right? Can't make the sacrifices like that. They gotta come back, man. They gotta come back. So right now, A squared, I know you're just tuning in. We're making a bomb. So we have doors here to make infinite pressure. And then we're going to spill all this liquid down the chute. And we have a door here on automation as well. That's the same thing. We're going to open it and drop all the ice. And then we're hoping to cool down the magma by 8 degrees so that the rock gas becomes magma. 2356, this is at 2364. And there's 200 tons here. And there's 100 tons here. So hopefully this becomes magma and then it pushes up and then we just protect ourselves. That's a lot of rock. Yeah, it's gonna be fun times, man. It's gonna be fun times. But otherwise, we did everything in this game already. Sour gas boiler is in. The high pressure vent just releases sour gas now and it's pumping in constantly. We have a lot of natural gas that's waiting to get pumped out. The steam turbines are working pretty well. Can't complain. And, dude, steam is getting pumped out 133 degrees. Is that intentional or was there some natural infinite storage going on? That was a natural infinite storage. I didn't do that with the rock gas. I discovered the area and I saw the bubble and I clicked on it and I was like, why is this such an absurd number? Like seriously, you could flood cities with this amount of water. This is a lot of water. If it was water. But this is magma, so that's even worse. This is like... What's that place that was famous for having the volcano erupt? Mount Vesuvius? What was the area around that, man? It feels like that, dude. We're just gonna, like, randomly... Pompeii! There we go. It's gonna be like Pompeii, dude. We're just gonna be hanging out. Out of nowhere, we're like, man, the air is getting kind of warm. And then splash! Magma's gonna appear out of thin air. So the colder the ice, the better. I'm trying to put all the ice in. And we have 150 tons. We can't reach that, so the moment we drop it off, it disappears from this number. So we have 150 tons remaining. And then I'll also drop off the brine ice for good measure. Let's reject everyone. Actually, let's take a dupe, because we can. Let's take this guy. High pressure, very high temp. Versus one sandstone tile. Who will win? Hey, man. Sandstone's pretty OP, dude. Just saying. Alright, so the dupes are delivering, doing all the jobs, delivering the ice. They know what they need to do. Damn, that guy just delivered 1.6 tons. This guy's a stud, dude. This guy's mad buff. Alright, we're adding in the ice, adding in the ice, adding in the naphtha. We're at 10 tons right now per tile. Addie rocks a seawolf there. 20 tons in here still. So we're still pumping, still pumping. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Hopefully, we have an easy time with this. And then after this, it probably would have been better with something like water, because water has a lot more thermal capacity. Maybe we should add more stuff into here. I see you adding rocks. It's safe. It's totally safe. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Someone lied to you when they tipped you off. The ice was a good addition, I think. I can't do a mixed liquid stack, though. That's the problem. And I don't know where else to put the other liquid tanks. Like, where would I drop them off from? Above that one, they'll flow around, but it might break the lock, and then the naphtha pushes out. That's what I'm worried about. Because if you put a liquid here, and then it's like, because this is flat, it might push the liquid up forcefully, and then we get a one-tile lock. And then liquids just don't spill down anymore. There's also the chance of deleting the liquid too, because we're doing a weird stack. No, it just, like, we can't safely do it where it's actually pretty applicable, I don't think. $26 tons of lime, disgusting. That's nothing. I had that much without going to the water planet. I only have 5 tons now. Okay, that's fine. But I had just lime on my base. Why? I don't even know. We got lime, baby. Just chillin'. So if we were to use water, like, how would it work? There is a way for it to work, though. Could we make a lined tank here? Fill it up with the naphtha initially? Close it, then fill the top up with water? I don't know if that works. I don't want to put it on this side either, because it's like, it's going to fall right here. I want it to fall deep if possible. Move it through here. Oh, man. Oh, I had an idea. Oh, The door should have been one tile to the left. We could build a liquid reservoir, filled it with 5 tons of water, and then deconstruct it. And then the water just falls on top of the door. Doesn't that work? That works. I mean, it should work. Can't you submerge the naphtha build all with water? How would you do that? Because if I put water in here, doesn't it break the infinite spill? That's what I'm thinking. I see a Tasmadar. Next time, just ask me IRL. I'll just move 5 tons of water in one lift. Tasmadar man, flexing its strength. Actual strong man, I see you over there. How would you submerge this? That still allows it to spill through when we open the door. Yes, it does. Naphtha, pretty heavy. So I imagine it breaks the carbon dioxide. I would imagine that's how that works. Because it's not going to share a tile, because water can't push down on naphtha, because water is lighter. If I use crude oil, I think that gets deleted, because we have 3 separate entities here. Put all the plastic in the infinite water storage. Oh, I could put plastic here. Oh, that's right. I have plastic. I have 200 tons of plastic. Jeez Christ. I'm about to select plastic here as well. That was a great idea. That made a lot of sense. I see you, Addy Rocks, coming in with the strats. Coming in with the strats. Ooh, A squared. Are you there? Is it possible to make conveyor rail loaders and chutes able to transport bottles of water? Is that a thing, or is that not possible? Like a mod that does that. I don't know if you're still there, A squared. Just had an idea. Because one of the things is that although Sweeper could pick up bottles of liquids if it's of a specific type and put it on a bottle emptier. Oh, there's a couple of mods that do that already? Oh, okay. I didn't know. There is a mod, huh? Okay, I thought that wasn't a thing yet. Because I'm thinking, dude, moving bottles of liquid on a rail would be a godsend. Like, I could just move that in like that. That'd be pretty cool. That was what I was thinking. But apparently, if there's a mod already, I just gotta look it up. Alright, speed this up, boys. At this point, I think speeding it up is going to be a net gain. Because although you get less than, I think real lifetime is going to be what we're going to be looking at. Don't want to be wasting too much IRL time while we set this up. Alright, so while we wait for this, let's go actually launch the rocket to beat the game. So that we could say we beat the game, right? So, we got, who are we sending? Xandroff learned how to drive, so we're sending him to the tear. Good stuff, good stuff. Gotta open the doors. Gotta call in the crew. Gotta make sure he's stocked. Got the food. He has no toilet water. Okay, let's hook him up. This guy needs to be able to use the toilets. Let's cut this side. And then we gotta add the water in this side. There we go. There are mods like that, but not sure if the OG devs updated. Okay, okay. Speeding up is less efficient in terms of uptime, downtime, but faster work IRL. So you get more than 10 FPS. Yeah. I was saying that earlier too. Funny enough, if you want more done per cycle, you shouldn't do it on 3x speed. But if you do want more done IRL, it's probably faster, right? Thank you for confirming that, A squared. I see you over there. You could use everything here. We got toilet water. Let's go. We got to launch. And then we got to allow him to drive. I forgot we turned it off for him. Sort by name. Guy's name is Xandroff. He's at the bottom. Allowed to drive. Let's go. 2 piloting skill. It's pretty good. Wait, Hator GG's in here? What are you doing inside? He was eating. Come on, that's rude. Alright, everything else is good. Alright, close the doors. Let's go, let's go. Building is broken. Yep, everything got destroyed on this planet. You hate to see it. The water is warm. It's actually not cold, but the surrounding environment's cold. I guess it's just a thermal conductivity thing at this point. Stealing rocket food. I know, right? Why would you go into the rocket to eat the MREs, dude? Like, I can't imagine rocket food tasting actually delicious. Isn't it all freeze-dried and you have to add water? You know what I'm saying, man? Why would you steal that and eat it? Most things in terms of doing a chore properly scales the time. So they do everything chore 3x faster, but they want the AI and such works. Dupes ending up spending more game time thinking about each chore 3x as long or more. Oh. They spend 3x more time doing everything. That sounds like a flaw in the code, though. I'm gonna be real. I've had astronaut ice cream. Can confirm it sucks. Dude, did you go to like a science fair and they had that? Is that how that works? Because I would imagine they would have that at like the fairs and stuff at school. Hey man, eat ice cream from space. Oh dude, space ice cream. Ends up tasting like garbage. Yeah, it's expected. It's the bits between each chore that makes the efficiency bad. Okay. Oh, I have a question then. Does that mean that the animations, when the dupes pass by each other, like the talks or the finger guns, does that take 3 times longer for the animation to complete? What are you slurping on, Mr. Streamer? Iced tea, baby. Only way to do it. I am drinking iced oolong tea. No sugar. It's, you know, my substitute for water, basically. I don't know, man. I like water, but sometimes the fact that water is tasteless, you know, kind of sucks. So I like the tea flavor. That's literally a little bit of bitterness. I live in Houston. We have a problem, but had it at work at the Space Center Museum. Oh, okay. Dude, they offer that at the Space Museum? That's pretty cool. No, the animation should be on 3x speed to cancel out the 3x game speed. Okay, okay. It's an inherent limitation of the current chore system and limitation of the fact that things can only do one thing per frame. Ah. Is that something they could fix? Or is that something that's like tied to the core coding of the game? GG3am, Bet is calling. Enjoy TLC in chat. Napolini's is going to miss the grand finale, man. It feels bad. Have a good one, Napolini's. We'll see you next time. Thank you for popping in. Hope you got a good one. And of course, we'll see you next time, buddy. Rest well, rest easy. Alright, so we went down 50 tons. And then we have ice and brine ice next, because they're in the tons as well. Unreachable food? Xandroff, dude. You could eat everything. Give them the berry sludge. If one real-time frame takes 3x as much time game time, then you waste 3x as much game time every time you need to wait 1 frame. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sounds like... I don't want to say poor design, but that's kind of what it sounds like. I hope they're able to fix that though. Someone's actually starving. Hold up. Who was starving? They're not starving anymore. Classic. The way basically all games do with speed is multiply the result of 1 frame by n, which is the variable of 2, 3x. Okay, okay. Opalani, what's good? How are you? You're catching us at the right time. This is going to be how we're going to wrap up this colony run. So we're going to do some explosions, hopefully. You already missed one of the fireworks. We opened the tear, got a meteor shower, and then our reactor blowed up. So everything got destroyed over here. But we're going to have another one. We're going to drop off a lot of infinite storage liquids. We're going to put ice and plastic on the tile. And then we're going to drop them off to the bottom so that we could try to hopefully liquefy the gas into magma. That's going to be the play right now. So we're going to want to see if we could do that. So right now we're stockpiling the liquids, the liquefiables like plastic and ice. And then once everything is good, we're just going to open the door. There's a switch here for this door. And for this door, there's a switch up top. So I'm hoping for all that to work. So there's going to be 400 tons. Oh, no, there's going to be 200 tons of ice, 50 tons of brine ice, 200 tons of plastic, and about 40 tons of, no, 60 to 80 tons of naphtha. We potentially go up to 100 tons, though. And hopefully that's going to be enough to cool down the magma a little bit. We got to watch it happen, man. Overheated, the coal gen here. Yep. That's because of the meteors. Seems legit. And then we got the sour gas boiler to work. It's streamlinable now, so this is basically always open, 100% open vents. So the sour gas is literally being piped in at max speed. And then we're just having natural gas get pumped out. What do we have here? Ooh, lime. Shoutouts to Napolini's. Gathering lime. Definitely going to watch the VOD. Gotcha, Opalani. Can there be too much mass that won't let all the magma to expand later? Since the temperature is most likely going to be above 150 degrees, the gases could all get pushed to one tile. So technically, there should be enough space. There should be enough space. Because it's not like it's going to fill up with a liquid. It's going to become a gas when everything boils. And then naphtha is not going to become a liquid again until it becomes minus 50. Same thing with water. It has to be below 0 for that to, you know... I mean, below 100 for that to become a liquid again. There's almost no chance that the magma is going to actually let that happen. Is that possible? We would have to add like an extra digit of ice or... this needs to be super coolant. I don't know. Like, there's probably a combination of things we would have to do for that to happen. But I don't think it's going to happen. The only way to really work around speed, meaning things take longer, is to rewrite the entire game so the animations are not tied to what gets done. And that's pretty hard to do to make sure that things look right. Oof, that's tough. That sounds like it's never going to get fixed then. Because I can't imagine or even imagine people wanting Clay to do that. I don't think Clay would do it. I don't think people would want Clay to do it. Hey, can you just rewrite Oni from scratch? Yeah, that's not something anyone does or even expects. Just remove all the animations. Yo, man. Just remove it. 5-head. just remove it, 5-head. It sounds like the internet meme stuff, man. Yeah, just remove it. Easy. Easy does it. All the methane's not gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna make a let's drag a little bit of heat from this because we can. Just do it, 5-head. Let me see the 2,000 degrees and chill it slightly. And the heat is here. And the heat sink is allowing the heat transfer to do its thing. But guess what? The super cool... Oh, no, it's okay now. Hey, Ace Cow got the Prime badge. Let's go. Welcome back to the City Council. Thank you for the 31 months. How you doing, Ace Cow? Are you off work now, too? But hey, welcome back to the City Council. Hope you enjoy your stay. Well, some games get away by having almost no animations and being able to get away from not looking right at high speeds, but that's not very many games. Oh yeah, that's true. I imagine that. Animations are just the easy way out. Especially for when it comes to indie games. Not a lot of games have like a fully fleshed out engine for movements, things like that. And then still, you have games like Skyrim. Isn't Skyrim like that, where they don't have animations and it's just the system showing the swings and stuff? I'm not sure how Skyrim works, but I think could you use that as an example? Hey Scout, what's good, man? You caught us at a good time. We're about to add some fun stuff to the game. Oh, it's oh. Oh, he picked it up. Elthar the stud. Hey, let's go. Elthar picked it up immediately. Elthar, the cleanup man. He picked up the one right here too. No one's dropping the plastic in front of Elthar, man. Just saying. Yo, why are you chilling in the room, though? That's not cool. Oh, tower defense games. That's true. That's how Bloons does it, I imagine. That's a good example. Tower defense games. You literally just have something appear out of thin air and go in a direction. That's true. That's true. I didn't even consider that. That's probably better to talk about a genre than to have a specific game. Alright, how much nap do we have still? And we still didn't beat the game yet. I'm impressed. Alright, we have about a lot of nap to still. Dude, 55 kilograms on this tile? 55 tons on this tile? Jeez. Alright, we're still pumping. We're still trying to pitcher pump everything. Trying to move as much naphtha as we can. Trying to move all the ice. 100 tons still. 58 tons here still. I should probably click that now. Brine ice. Bloons pretty much just has tower plates, attack animation at whatever speed, and then projectiles are spawned separately. Math works out on its own. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like how when a helicopter rotates fast enough, it looks like it's not moving at all on the camera. you know what I'm talking about? Like if you capture a video 60 frames per second and the RPMs on the helicopter are at a certain RPM, it looks like it's not moving. It's kind of like that, huh? It just happens to line up. That is a weird thing to see with the helicopter. It is. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I saw that on the news before one time, and I was like, how is that flying? Like, you see that? Yo, big bro. Is this magic? Is this what we see in the animes with Dragon Ball and people just flying up in the sky? It's like, no, man. It's what we call the rafflecopter. And I was like, the fuck's a rafflecopter? Is when it looks like it's flying, but it's not, so you laugh at it. And I was like, what? And then I asked the friends on the internet, and they're like, no, man, that's the rafflecopters when you go on Ventrilo and you use the text-to-speech and you type F-T-T-T-T-T-T-T-T, and then you get the Microsoft Sam guy to make the helicopter sounds. I was a little kid when that happened, man. And I was getting trolled left and right. It's when the shutter speed and RPM is the same. Oh, okay. It's even funnier when they're a slow enough rolling shutter. Oh yeah, that's another one that's pretty interesting. Looks like it's a slow rotation, yeah. Could you do something where if you paint one of the helicopter blades a different color, it looks like something? Is that possible? Can you do that? That's a thing, right? Yeah. I think I've seen some holograms like that. It was like some high-tech showcase. And what they did was they had a fan, but the fan had LEDs on it. And it would try to generate images that were moving. And I was like, dude, that looks pretty cool, man. It's kind of, this is the future. Car tires. Oh yeah, car tires. That's true. That technique has been used for simple animation since the beginning of people making gears. Oh, wow. So it's an old technique just being modernized. Feels bad. Haven't seen it, boys. I gotta travel the world, meet the people, see the things, so I don't get easily impressed. The necessary things we gotta do, man. Alright, so where's the rocket? Oh, it's almost there. Half a cycle. All right, we're gonna wait at least for that. Are they no longer delivering regolith? Oh, we're out of regolith. Oh no, we still have it. We still have it. There's just all right here. The regolith machine is taking some time for the feeds. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I thought we had some issues right here. Let's get rid of the Primo Garb. And then we also have Super Coolant. Super Coolant is technically the best liquid. So I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't I try to move some Super Coolant in here? Wouldn't that be a great idea? The LED fan clocks. Oh, the LED fan clock. That's true. That's true. I've seen those before. I just never thought about it. They do a lot more rotating LEDs, control, match up the positions of blades with lines to get the images. Yeah. Get a lot more complex moving pictures. Is that like picture book animations? You guys know what I'm talking about? You take a thick book and then you like, what do you call that motion? Where you let a couple of cards show, and then by looking through all the images very quickly, it looks like it's being animated. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's like it's the flip book. It's the flip book. I don't think specifically it's called stop motion, right? That's kind of like when you're working with clay. You do one motion, take a shot. One motion, take a shot. This is you take the stack and you just flip through. I think flip book is the right word. I might be wrong. The stuff that gets me is the drone light shows. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, frame by frame animation. Yeah, but that's like the technical term when you're using it on a computer, isn't it? Like if you're doing it on the book, isn't it a little bit different? Or well, on paper, I should say. But frame by frame animation. Yeah. I believe that's what Walt Disney did. Yeah. He took the pictures on top of each other, right? And then he went through that. It's a different technique technically, but it's all the same idea. The brain keeps an image of the past, and when it moves fast, your brain tries to blend it. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's because it's like it's similar enough, but I don't think like technically it's called the same thing, right? I don't know. I just didn't want to be technically incorrect. But yeah, that is the things that they did to get the same effect. But it's not like that, right? That's technically a different line of technology, I would want to say, and it's not like the rotating stuff. Oh, we're there, guys. It's time for the cutscene. It is time, boys. It is time to beat the game. No, the rocket got destroyed, Sandroff. No, look at that. The rocket got destroyed. Why are we looking at this? Why is my overlays up? Why is this up? Why is this up? No, it's blocking off the cutscenes. Hey, look, it's Pip. Only 2, the rocket comes back. Look at that, it's Xandroff. We hit the red button like 5 times. Xandroff alive. Xandroff's no longer talking in chat. I think Xandroff got taken from us boys. Huge rip. We have always viewed the temporal tear as a phenomenon to fear. But, like civilizations before us, the call to adventure asks us to confront our anxiety and leap into the unknown. As a radical action of hope, I have sent enough duplicates through the tear to start another colony, explore dimensions beyond ours, and plant the seeds of life throughout time and space. We did it! But at what cost? Mamba woken. He was sad to hear Xandroff go, dude. Huge rip. Why people sad? Why people sad? Mamba, dude. Roll your R's, baby. You know what it is. Opalani, you good? You good? That's also how old CRT TVs worked. 3 to 4 pixels lined up the same time, but it was fast enough, about 60 FPS, that would refresh the next before your brain realized, oh, that's cool. What did it cost? Everything! This used to say 24 out of 25. Time and space, no spoilers, Opalani. I don't want to spoil it any more than I already have. Alright, and then to wrap this all up, we gotta move the remainder of the ice. The remainder of the plastic. We gotta dump it all out. Linden, what's good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. We beat the game. And we're putting in the final touches right now. How are you, Linden? Salute for the man. I know, right? Sacrifice feels bad. That was the chef too, dude. No one's gonna be able to cook anymore. After we ran out of food, the 8 million calories, that's it. Colony follows. Feels bad. But right now, if you guys are just tuning in, we're filling up infinite storage with naphtha. And we're going to trapdoor the mechanized airlock so that we could drop them all into the magma vacuum at the bottom. We're also dropping off ice and plastic so that we get some more steam and more sour gas. And we're trying to mix everything up so that we could have the rock gas right here, the 220 and the 120 tons cool down so that it could become magma again and then fill up the room. So we're doing some shenanigans to try to see if we could use some cool stuff with it. Could always just eat the raw meat, that's true. Gotta go back to the campfire days. Xandroff telling us the strats from the dead. Guys, it's okay. Just eat the meat raw. Gordon's not here. That shit is raw, fam. It's fine, as long as we're alive. Doing good. Watch a little bit of Parks and Rec with fam. Always a good time. The greatest, it's good episodes, man. Parks and Rec. The good episode is when Ron Swanson gets a circular desk. And there is a scene where there's a lady that's like trying to talk to him and he just keeps rotating in his spin chair. And she tries to move around the desk so that they make eye contact. And just keep running in circles. Oh my god. So ridiculous. I didn't want to talk to that woman. And then he just goes, talk to my assistant. And then she deals with them and she's like, yeah, dude, gotta pay the bills. Oh, you just finished season 1? Nice, nice. What's its condensation point? It's around 2356, and we're at 2364. So it's around 10 degrees because of the state change, additional temperature we have to add in. Do we not have enough people trying to fill it up with items? Oh, are you trying to calculate how much I actually need to lower the temperature? All right, let's do some rough calculations. This is around 600 tiles. And then from here to here. So let's go 1,200 tiles of magma. Let's use that as a rough estimate. No, let's go 1,100. 1,100 tiles of magma. Of course, that's not considering the rock gas that's right there. If not 1,100, we go 1,000. 1,000 times 1840, rough estimate. So we're at 1.1 mil. No. You do need the rock gas, but you need to lower the temperature. So since all of the magma's the same temperature and it's touching itself in a sense that it's considered one body, don't you have to lower the temperature of the magma? So by doing it this way, you multiply that by the SHC, you get a rough estimate of how much you have to add in to lower it by 10 degrees in terms of DTU. That's what I'm doing. Right? So if say we have 1,000 tiles, times that by 1840, that's 1.1 million DTU. Times that by the specific heat, which is 1, so the math checks out, 1.1 million. So I need to be able to go 1.1 million minus 10. Right? The rock gas is warmer, all that energy will move from the rock gas. It's a closed system. There's all that's true. There's also the abyssal. I didn't consider that. So if we take that and then the specific heat capacity is 4, and then the difference is like 1,000, I think we might be okay. So if we go 200 times ice is what? 3, 4. So ice is about the same. It might eventually. Okay. I see what you're saying. It's easier to do it the other way. So if we do it that way, mass is 221, specific heat capacity is 1, so that's basically the amount we have to multiply by... Wait, so it's just 221,000. And then you multiply it by 10. That's 2.2 million? Shit, dude, that's a lot of DTU. Dude, it's because this is 220 times. It makes it a lot worse. And it's 1 SHC, so it's like 2.2 million DTU, I think. This is 2.1. I think ice is ice the same as water? 205. Oh, that's gross. So that means I need, so 200 times 2, that's 400,000. And then let's roughly estimate this as 100K. So that's 200K, that's 600,000. I think we don't have enough yet. Yeah, that's better math. About 2.36. And then this one is another. This is another like 1.3, 1.4. So I need 3 million, and I have around, I want to say 600,000. And then this is 8 tons, which is nothing. Oh yeah, it's hotter. That's true. It's true. 5 degrees hotter. Yeah, so a safe number would be 4 million DTU. Oh, I don't have that. Alright, so if we take a rough temperature of the ice, let's say that the ice all averages out at minus 50. Because I have some at minus 100, some at minus 8. If it's at minus 50, I'm thinking that it gets close because we go to 400,000. We might be close. Actually, we might be close. Guys, how much should we wait? People of chat, I know you guys are the ones watching, so I'll let you guys choose. Should we wait till we pump out all the naphtha first and move all the ice? Or do we want to do this before that? Naphtha's almost done. The ice is more than halfway done. You want to see the rock gas become magma. So we want to make sure that we guarantee that that's not happening. Yeah, it's not going to solidify, it's going to liquefy. Would it help to build a rail system to deliver some of the ice? No, you would have to also build an insulated tile line too. Because the ice would melt out as it's traveling on the rail. So not only would you need that, you would need a straight line of insulated tiles. So that it could be transported without it melting. I'm finally making progress on my paperwork. Stop making me want to start a new colony. I'm sorry, Opalani. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Don't forget that it's 2, then 4 when oh, that's true. When it becomes steam, SXC does go up. So it goes from, yeah, SXC change. Gotta do what you gotta do. Why are phases like this? Yo, man, there's a lot of things like that. Yep, 4.179. Same thing when it becomes water as well. Water and steam have double specific heat capacity. So we go from what, 400 to 800? Because we go from 2 to 4, and so that's double that. That's 8. Someone needs to make a calculator that takes into account SXC changes. Dude, that would be a formula, dude. That would be a formula, but yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. I want to... Wait, is plastic like that too then? Plastic goes from 1.9, and then this goes 2.1. And then this is 189. Dude, this is all over the place. It's about the same, though. Yeah, just piecewise, handling each temp change. Dude, but you could make that into an Excel spreadsheet. I already have the idea and the if function for that to work. It revolves around a lot of things. You probably need a VLOOKUP table so that you could, you know, pull values properly. Hard to do in your head or on paper, but it's easy to do with code. Making math fun. Hey man, some people do the spreadsheet stuff for a living, man. I used to do that too, so I can't hate on that. There's something about there's something about seeing just like thousands of lines of data and be able to actually filter through and see the data you want to see is kind of the appeal of making a spreadsheet. You see the entire year's worth of sales and you make it into something readable in like an hour. I don't know, that used to be the goal back when I had the office job. Data is beautiful, it can be. I'm up for a job that if I get, I need to learn that serious Excel stuff. I could Google my way through basic tables, but dude, Excel stuff, it depends how advanced you want to get. There's a lot of different methods too that you need to learn depending on what you need to do. I was purely making tables. I didn't have to present anything. So for me, I didn't have to learn any of the presentation stuff, like making a very visually appealing graph or, you know, business style forecast. A lot of my things were just like, my bosses just wanted to see the tables and the bottom line number. So that was easier for me since I didn't have to make anything look good. I just had to show the numbers correctly. But it depends what you're getting into. There's some people that do really amazing databases and like provide the data and have everything functional and interactable. But the thing with that is it's tough because it's like you need to be able to present the data with a lot of visual appeal sometimes, and I didn't know how to do that. Non-stop naps, pivot, gotta pivot. That's why I never want to live in an apartment, not on the bottom floor, dude. Moving sounds like a pain. V lookups, pivots, tables. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of if formulas, a lot of formatting. But that stuff, I'm not gonna lie, it's boring, dude. It's boring. And the worst part about that is you can't let your boss know that you could ask, like he'll ask you to do something, and don't let him know right away when you finish. Because given how capitalist society America is, they're basically be, oh, you're done? Hey man, you know what that means? I'm gonna give you something else to do. It's the classics, the classic stuff, man. That's what happened to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done. 10 minutes. Oh, you need that? Oh, you need to close for the month? Oh, that's easy. Go in, do the stuff, double check. Looks good. Compared to the historical data from a year ago, maybe to the other months. And it's all easy. But then it's like when the boss sees you do it fast, he's like, hey man, you're not working. I'm like, dude, I'm done. What do you mean? And that was supposed to take me 6 hours? He's like, damn, that took you quit. Yeah. Can I get a raise? No. Ah, okay. God damn it, man. I thought I was doing a good job. Never get rewarded. Databases are fun, but you have to know what you're doing. That's why database managers require 10 plus years experience. Database, yeah, database is different. Current gig can be done by 11 a.m. when I try. Oh yeah, I feel you with that. That's the thing. You can't be efficient. Bosses will take advantage of that. We live in a capitalist society, which means that the hard workers never get rewarded when it comes to working for a company. Which is why it's like, I don't want to work for a company. You're never going to get rewarded for the hard work. You're just going to get exploited. The worst part of working fast isn't that they give you more work, is that the next time they give you less time to get stuff done. That's true too. You got this done in 10 minutes last time. I expected it in 5. That's another thing. True. True. Kit bringing in some knowledge. I see you over there. Slickster eggs? Sure. They're not going to hatch. They're not going to hatch. But it is what it is. Such is life. Alright. The brine's almost done. Plastic's done. Now we just got the ice. 80 tons of it. Alright, so where is this ice? Oh, it's all right here. Just grab the ice, boys. Just grab the ice. I just realized I could make this faster. I could do this, right? The heat should be fine. And then if I go through this way, I could transport the ice a lot faster. Alright, let's get that done, boys. So, like a duplicate? Ooh, feels bad. But too true for me, IRL, man. Pretty much. Best part about working from home is actually being done by 11 a.m. and just having to move the mouse around for the next few hours. Dude, you know what I would try to do? I would try to see if I could get like a... Have you guys seen have you guys ever seen the speed run where a guy's using one controller to operate 2 different game systems? I would try to see if I could hook up a mouse to the work laptop and then just use my other computer, and we have mouse movement on both PCs. So I could do whatever I want to do, like surf the web, click around, and right? And it's going to give me activity on the other one. Is that possible? You guys know what I'm saying, right? You guys know what I'm saying? Have my mouse worked on both. My wife bought me a mouse that mouse mover that plugs in USB port. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I think it's possible using a software, but would the IT department be able to detect it? This is why your boss wants to know when you're done. Yeah, but it's like, dude, man, how are they justifying like anything? Like everything they do is just very exploitative, so no one wants to tell them anything. Like, there's a reason why people don't tell their bosses when they're done. It's never a good thing, man. The boss never tells you, oh, you could leave early and you're still gonna get paid. That never happens. That has never happened. Oh, you're done? Yeah, just go home, dude. You're fine. That has never happened, man. If that happens, you're not getting paid for the rest of the day. So it's like, why would anyone want to say that? You had a shitty boss at the last place you worked? Yeah, man. It's hard to find a good boss. Because you could find a good boss, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's cool, man. Do whatever you want. Just take your time, get it done. But they'll never give you a raise. It's always one thing or another. They can have a nice personality, hang out with you, and all that's cool, but they'll never give you a raise. And it's like, it could be awesome. But it's like, it's hard to find a good boss, man. It really is. I became sick and tired. I became sick and he tried to have me quit your contracts. That's the thing. Yeah, they try to do all the things in the book to get you to legally screw yourself over. Thinking that you don't know your rights. Like, that's actually like the management game, so to speak. It's weird to say it. But sometimes it's like you ask for something and they try to just get you to agree to something less. And then the fact that you agreed okayed everything is how that works. So a lot of the times it's like you need to have either a friend that knows like the legal proceedings with that for the labor laws, or you have to do your research beforehand. Like if you know you're going to be going into a conversation like that. It's funny though, because I'm a very direct person. I confronted him multiple times, but he never admitted to any of it. Some people, man. No, that's just, yeah, that's just how it is. Which is why it's really frustrating to deal with people that are basically trying to exploit you. They're never going to admit it. Never. And that's just the way it is. You know what's funny? When I ask for a raise, guess what? I'm an accountant. I used to close all the books. So guess what? I see the profits. I remember HR says, we don't have money in the budget. I'm like, fuck are you talking about, man? I literally do accounting. Say that again, and didn't say anything anymore. Like, who do you think I am? I'm literally the guy that's handling your books. How are you gonna lie to me in my face? It makes no sense. I just want a job. I see you, Lyndon. Yo, man, you want to get a good boss. If you get a bad boss from the beginning, you're gonna hate working for the rest of your life. Whereas if you have a good boss from the get-go, and they treat you with respect, you're gonna be like, this is not bad. I don't know what everyone else is talking about. I walked away with a good feeling because I heard from colleagues that the guy was struggling hard because he had to pay me while I wasn't able to work. Hell no, hell no, hell no. I would never feel sorry for that. Like, way too many companies go, hey man, we're having hard times. I would love to pay you, but I can't. And they never make that up when you guys leave the hard times. That's the crazy thing about that. Only when it's bad that you need to do something to help, but when it's good, you get none of it. That's another thing people got to realize. You got to be in it for yourself. I presented to my boss, who is good, and since joining the team, I'm doing work. He took that to his boss, turned around to do a skill assessment to show that I only knew 95% of our stuff and not all of it. Wow. So the thing with the skill assessment is that that's something corporate made to literally stop exactly what happened with your situation. It's kind of crazy, but that's exactly what that's designed for. Because you know what happens? You know performance reviews are bullshit? You could have nothing ever told to you, and the moment you ask for a raise, they're just gonna make shit up and put it in your performance review. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is just a bullshit thing to make you be okay with it and let them do what they want to do. That's literally all that is. Is that accounted for in the hiring process? Dude, a lot of people's hiring process has so many holes in it. Like, the hiring process is probably the jankest thing. There's never an ongoing hiring process. It's at most of the time, 90% of the time, they only hire when they need it. Not a lot of companies are hiring year round to make sure they have enough workers in case they have turnover and things like that. No, that's rare. A lot of the times, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, we need someone, man. Just get anyone." I'm not even kidding, man. Big companies are the best and worst companies to work for because you can possibly get good and steady pay, but worse because you are not advanced. Yep, the corporate ladder. You know what's funny? That's actually a generally accepted truth when it comes to accounting. I remember when I was in college studying for that, people would talk about having to get the license and stuff like that, right? And then you want to work for one of the big four accounting firms. And the thing is that you don't work at the big four so that you could actually climb the corporate ladder. Nobody does. Everyone that's a college, someone that was hired out of college, all they do is they work their 2 years, put in overtime, but you're being paid a salary, so you don't get overtime. So you don't get paid for it, but you're putting in the hours. And then after you're done, you could get a job in the private sector that pays six figures. Because at that point, if you do your 2 years and you do everything properly, you should get your CPA license. Because you're going to be grinding out that stuff. There's no way you're not going to learn it. But you're going to be working like 160 hours every week every 2 weeks for the year, for 2 years. And I have family that did that line of work. And it's like, yeah, you got to give up 2 to 5 years of your life just working for them. And after you do that, you should be able to get a good job. Like, that's literally the logic. And it's like, shit, man. Is that how they keep making money? They got the reputation, man. They're basically Apple. Everyone wants to pay for the Apple products. Oh, stop dropping the ice. Not cool, not cool. 32 tons. Almost done. Technically had a summer job 2 weeks and then decided to leave since my boss were not great at communicating what days I was working. Oh yeah, I feel you with that. You gotta know, man. You don't want to be on call. When I hear about all this from people on the other side of the river, I'm just like, wow. And I thought it was bad in Europe. No, dude. Europe, you guys probably have it the best. You guys probably have it the best. You guys gotta understand that, man. Like you see, what is it, France? When they try to increase the was it France? What's somewhere else? When they try to increase the retirement age from 62 to 64, everyone was like, nah. And you see everyone protest. It's insane. And you go, America, man, that doesn't happen. That don't exist, man. You have to be asleep to believe it. Yep. Yep. Is that France? It is France, right? Yeah. They 62 to 64, that push, it's insane. Yes, pretty much all of Europe has better working conditions. Yep, I agree. I mean, you guys don't have child labor. That got okayed again, which is like insane. Like, what are they doing to themselves? I can't imagine the employers being good people, like hiring kids to work at the coal mines and shit. Like, that is, what the hell, man. Alright, guys, I think it's time. 30 tons of ice. I think we're going to be okay. And then how much more naphtha do we have? Okay, we're in the thousands instead of the 10,000, so that's good. We're almost done, actually. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. Talked a little bit too real about the real-life stuff. But it's time to get back into the Oni. It is time to do the final touches. I'm out of plastic! No! I was out of plastic. I couldn't build the plastic ladders. Oh, man. Alright, so first step, we need to trim this. That's the first step we gotta do. We're still moving the ice. It is what it is. Hopefully, we get a good effect. Our bad. 15 tons more. We're almost done. You're taking a break from a game and then you bought another game and then you're just playing that game now. One rabbit hole to another. Yo, man. You know what the meaning of life is? Having enough free time to go through your Steam playlists. That's the meaning of life. We need to find all the time in the world to just play all the games. But it's never going to happen. But that's the meaning of life, man. There you go, you guys. Just try to find enough time to play all the games on your Steam library. Can't stop, won't stop, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Alright. 2,000. That's one more delivery. Look at Gabe. That Gabe emote. I can't believe it. Someone has that as an emote. Oh, we have 6 tons of ice. Someone dropped it on the ground. 120 kilograms. Ice on the ground. Let's go. 5 tons. It's right here. I see it. Someone dropped the ice on the ground. And it's right here. 5.2 tons. We got some more ice. I can move that for you. I see a Tasmadar. Oh, you tried to pick it up out of us falling, dude. That's rude. Alright. How much napped are we at? This is still not going down, but we're getting close. We could still let it pump and spill in as we're moving it. Oh, you know what I should do? I should remove the water walls, so let the water get pumped in. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, so we are going to do this. And then it's time to lock the doors. Alright, guys, I think it's time. Alright, people of chat, can we get some predictions? Anyone have any predictions? And then we could do a poll. What do you guys think it's going to happen? So, we have a different results. Magma wins, and the magma just eats everything up. Oh, game crash is a good one. So, magma wins, and nothing happens. It just eats it up. And we don't actually cool it down low enough, and nothing happens. So the rock gas stays there. The items fall in and disappear, and then nothing really happens. 2, game crash. 3, we liquefy the magma. We liquefy the magma, and then it fills up the room. I gotta do the poll. Let's go, boys. Have caps lock on. What's gonna happen? Magma melts everything. Game crash is going to be the first one. Magma wins. No, rock gas wins. Magma fills room. There's only 3? It's only 3 things that could happen? Magma fills the room, rock gas wins, nothing happens, and then the game crashes. Alright, boys, we got a poll up. Let's go. Let me know what your thoughts are. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to be opening the door so the ice and the plastic fall down. There's about 200 tons of both. 200 tons of plastic, 200 tons of ice. There is a infinite storage here of naphtha that we're still releasing naphtha. And we're going to open the door here as well. So all the naphtha is going to fall in. So we have those items falling in. So, people of chat, we are curious to see what do you think is going to happen. And after the poll is done, we're going to open up the buttons and hit the green lights. So, get your guesses in. Let me know what you guys are going to think. Still moving the naphtha though. Still moving it. But I am curious, man. So if you guys didn't know, there's 200 tons of rock gas here, and there's 100 tons of rock gas here. Rock gas, when it cools down enough, becomes magma. So the idea is, if we cool it down enough, this becomes magma and refills up the room. So that's what we think is going to happen. But there's so much magma here that it's possible that we don't lower the temperature enough. And it just stays at rock gas. And then the third thing is the game doesn't like it and it just crashes to the desktop. I wish I could bet my points. Oh, we should have made that into a left side, right side thing. That would have been a great idea. It will be fun. It will be fun, Kenny Dave. I see you over there. I see you. Takes me back to school during science experiments. Oh, did you ever do the volcano stuff? I've always wanted to do the volcano science experiment because I see it on TV all the time. I've never gotten a chance to do it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Oh, man. A lot of people with the magma fills the room. Some people think the rock gas is going to win. And we actually got, not a lot, but, you know, a good chunk of you guys think the game's going to crash. All right. We'll see. Did it at the volcano at school. 100% did that. I never had the science fair at my school. That was never a thing we did. I don't know why. We had homecoming. That was it. Oni doesn't need too much to crash. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Lucas Moda, you ain't wrong. So I go with it. Makes sense. Mamba's back on the bed. He was done waiting for me to wrap up the streams. All right. Not bad. So, I want to wait till the poll is done. But we're going to be 2 minutes, you guys. 2 minutes, and we're going to open this up. So chat, thank you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys enjoyed. After this, we're going to be doing the 100 Kelvin challenge back on the base game. And if you guys are not familiar with the 100 Kelvin challenge, this is going to be a challenge where we play on a map where the entire map is at minus 160 degrees Celsius. So that means we're not going to get water. Chances are it's going to be frozen already. Pee is going to be frozen as the dupes pee, so we're not going to need bathroom. It's going to be base game, vanilla. But that's because the mod isn't on the DLC yet. When I went to the mod page, they say that they were working on it, but I didn't see any updates yet. This guy rolls perfectly balanced 10, right in the middle. New challenge starts today? No, that's going to be on Thursday, I believe. When watching, to use the 100 Kelvin mod, 100k. The 100k challenge. Do you have automation set up to release the napta? I do. I do. The button is right here. I just gotta open it. Alright. Polls has around 20 seconds left. And, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna release the ice first. Because the ice is actually, negative in temperature. So we're gonna release the ice first, right? Look at that, minus 113, minus 154. Magma fills the room, wins at 45%. All right, boys. Let's do a new save. Just in case. Is there anywhere that can have a failure due to pressure? No. Gas pressure cannot break anything. Liquid pressure is only right here. These two tiles. Everywhere else is thick enough, or it's a door that liquid pressure cannot break. So outside for these two tiles, it's not breakable anywhere else. You thought that was a typo. Hello, YouTube. I see you, Grandpas. Alright, guys, it's time. First things first. Dude, this ice is taking forever. Dude, this is taking forever. What is happening? Oh, it's solidified. And it stopped doing heat transfer. Oh, come on. The magma solidified. Because I didn't have it go into the magma. Jeez. Alright, I wanted to do this first because this was negative in temperature. Look at this. I thought magma was supposed to be hot, dude. Alright, so we still got the second lever to hit. I think that once this becomes sour gas and touches this, it's going to be a lot faster. Alright, boys, it's time. Where's my button? Let's go! Splash! What is this? This is literally like Mamba falling from the sky. Why is this so dark? That's like Phantom Black, dude. Alright. Let's go! Oh my god. It immediately expands, okay. What's happening? What is this? Uranium? What? Depleted? Why do I have uranium here? Wait, what? Why do I have uranium? I'm so confused. Alright, boys, sour gas is here. Oh, dude, this failed. It's blowing up the other way. It failed, boys. It melted, yeah. Way too hot. Dude, it blew up the wrong way, dude. Not like this. Dude, the water is still ice. This is so slow. Dude, this is not even moving. Minus 160. The naphtha's the only thing that's spilling in, the heat's coming out. I'm so confused, dude. This has not changed a single degree. The door's melted. The door's melted. The door's melted, man. Oh my god, chaos. That wasn't even an option. This didn't change temperature either, dude. Oh my god. At least the naphtha is still spilling in. It's just so weird. I just want the ice to melt. The ice couldn't melt, man. That's so sad. The ice didn't melt. The base is just sour gas now. This is starting to look a lot like this side. We need to move the ice to the right. I could do that in sandbox mode. Alright guys, we gotta sandbox mode this now. Alright, so there is one thing. Ice is on this tile, right? I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna put a metal tile made out of steel right here. Oh, I'm not in sandbox mode. Right there. And then I am gonna do this. And then I'm gonna push this to the right. And push that again. And everything, ice, everything should be fully submerged now. Dude, that's so slow. Alright, ice temp shift plates. Diamond, I mean. Heat this up, man. Hurry up. Hurry up, man. This is such a feels bad man moment. Even when exposed to the open base, it's not... Dude, temperature change didn't budge, dude. This is insane. I'm just hoping for that to melt soon. Dude, this is actually never gonna melt. Is there any way for me to make this faster? What is the drip to the left? The vacuum packets? Oh, that's the naphtha spilling. And when you're in this free fall animation, you fall to the bottom. So the liquids in the way don't bother it. It has to fall to the bottom. And once it hits the bottom, there's heat transfer and it becomes sour gas. And then the sour gas bubbles upwards because it's the gas. That's all that's happening. This is very similar to kind of like fracking. If you have a pool of water and bubbles start coming out from the bottom and you get steam or something like that. But it's because of the spill animation. The moment the spill animation goes away and it just lands on top of the magma, it'll just become sour gas on the top. But yeah, that animation where it spills over, that's a free fall and you have to hit a solid tile. That's the same type of drip that you get from a reactor. So the content of the reactor has that same animation. So you could use that to your advantage by having it fall through certain things, which is pretty cool. Alright, man, 30 degrees. Alright, that's not even the thing about that. There was a larger packet of ice. Yeah, this was at 160. Now this is not at 160. Oh, man. I wish we could do something about that. The uranium kind of threw me off. I didn't know why that was there. Somehow the dupes are chilling. The dupes somehow are just kind of chilling right now. That was very anticlimactic, though. Feels bad. Alright, we get one ice to melt. So we're gonna get water and steam. Let's see that in real time. It's gonna have to hit 2 degrees. 2.5. And then water should appear out of nowhere. And there it is. Steam. That was very little. Holy crap. That was very... feels bad, man. The ladder's melted and the dupes are crawling up the fire pole. Oh, they are! Running for dear life. Look at Zero Dragon, dude. Look at that movement motion. Oh, it's a trap, boys. Jesus Christ, this looks so weird. Everyone's just crawling up the fire pole. You can try to put a temp shift plate connecting the rock gas and the magma. Let's see. So this is at 170. Yeah, okay. So we do it a little bit different, but yeah. Here, 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 here. Here. Oh, wow. This already went down 2 degrees, 3 degrees. Oh, this is going to actually solidify. All right, all right. We're going to solidify the first gas bubble. There it is. Okay, so it's magma now. 50 kilograms. Okay. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. It's literally just slowly leaking out the magma, but this is barely moving. Alright, let's do it for this one as well. It's very slowly going up. Yes, that's true. That's true. I wonder... Nah, we should just wait. It's almost there. It's almost there. Two more degrees. 2 more degrees. Oh, it's infinite spilling into itself. And it's crawling up. It's probably gonna crush the gas there. Wait a second. Oh no, that's lead. I have lead gas. What the hell? Lead gas? We got lead gas, boys. We're not messing around. Got more steam. Let's go. Ice is melting. This solidified. So now this is going to try to push around. Oh, it keeps melting into itself. Very slow, man. What are those two other pockets? Rock gas, sour gas. We have CO2, lead gas, sour gas, steam. Oh, there's rock gas in here, but it's not a lot. Alright, I really want to know what this is. Oh, I couldn't even reach it. Why is it in a corner? What is that, man? But what map would have it over here? It's another planet. It's another planet. So if you guys didn't know, the fog like this is like this because there's planets on the left side, planet on the right side. So everything's on one giant map. Yeah, it's storage, but what could that even be? Like, I'm trying to think about it. There's no building with storage on the right side. Right? Because it has to be on the right side. And I can't figure out what that could even be, potentially. No storage. I can't imagine anything else being there. Has to be a storage bin on the right side. What about our rockets? You wouldn't have the empty storage button, though, with a rocket. Like, what we see is, that's the filter not selection for a storage bin. Right? This icon? So if I build a storage bin and I don't have a filter for it, that's the icon. Filter not designated. How long is it taking to do this run? Way too many. 100 hours? 107. If the map is directly underneath, wouldn't it be the top left corner? But the thing is that it's on the left side, right? So if this is a shared wall, this would be on the extreme right, right? You might be right. We can check both sides. But I'm not really sure. Only 107 hours. Yeah, for this playthrough is only 100 hours. Not that long. Because the thing is that if this was the top left, it doesn't really make sense because the top left of every asteroid is space. The top left of every asteroid would be space. Having it being on the bottom right makes a lot more sense in the regard that we have space on the top. I guess it doesn't have to align, but it would be on one of the extreme wall edges, right? Whether it's going to be left or right side, it would have to have something there. Maybe it's the gassy moose. We already uncovered this, feels bad. Man, that's weird. There's no bins here. Maybe it is on the left side. Shovel. I don't think it's... This actually might be on the gassy moo map right here. Gassy moos in the sky. Probably not this one because we've seen this already. No bins here. Rocket debris feels bad. This one we've already seen. And then another thing is that I imagine that we would also see a building, right? With that filter. I haven't found a building that doesn't have storage designated. I'm really confused on what that potentially could even be. Like thinking of the POI buildings that you would potentially have. You don't normally get a room with a bin in it. There's only so many options that you get that. Specifically, it's normally on the teleporter rooms, like Drippini. Like, you'll get a room with a couple of storage bins inside. Do we have that here? We don't. Oh yeah, right here. See, look. Storage bin. Outside of that, I don't know where else it would have come from. The shipping container has it. I don't see it here, though. That's kind of weird. Did you have a hermit? I did, but we didn't do the story trait. Maybe it's a floating loader. But I imagine I should be able to find the loader, though, right? On the other maps? That's what I was hoping for, to be able to find the map that's connected to it. Maybe it's a bug, maybe. Yeah, potentially. Delete it to see if it's gone. I'm sorry, George. We gotta banish your ass to the Shadow Realm. Oh, just like that. We crashed the desktop. George is too strong. He has insurance. If we try to delete his house, he bops our game. GG. And with that, you guys, it's gotta be time to wrap things up for the night.